Hello. Okay. Hello friends and happy Tuesday. So it is currently 11:04. I just woke up. It is Tuesday. I woke up at 6:16 because Aslan woke me up wanting to go for his morning, call it a stroll, just so that he doesn't get excited, his morning stroll. And then I was cleaning up until like 9 a.m. or so, I want to say. And then at 9 I crashed because I was tired. But it is now 11 and I think I'm gonna go to my apartment complex pool and utilize it as much as I can these last few months of living here, because I have, I think, mentioned that we are moving. We don't know where yet, which is stressful, but we are going house hunting tomorrow, which is so exciting. I think I am going to keep that pretty private. Unfortunately, I do want to show you guys. I just know that it's so easy to find out where people live, not from personal experience, but from what other bigger YouTubers have said, and I never ever want to run that risk for my safety, my partner's safety, my family's safety in general, as well as my dogs. Like, I wouldn't ever want anything bad to happen to them because of something that I put out on the internet. And I'm not saying that any of you guys would do that, but if someone randomly comes across my video and something like that were to happen, I would feel so terrible. So we're just going to avoid that. Once we have a place to live, I will definitely share like certain parts of it. I don't know why I rambled so long about that, but anyway, let's talk about the books that I'm reading, and then I'm gonna bring to the pool because I'm so excited to go to the pool and it's gonna be so fun. So all the books that I'm currently reading, and I'm gonna be better in this vlog about synopses because I realize how much those have been lacking in my other vlogs, and I really hate it. It's pretty frustrating to watch and like edit, so I'm gonna be better. So currently reading Six Crimson Cranes. I don't think that I'll manage to finish this today. It is the last day of the month, so there are a couple of books that I want to finish. This one I do want to make progress in and finish in the month of June. I just don't think that I will manage to finish it all today because I have like 300 pages left, but I am currently on page 120. I read like 25 pages of it last night and it is picking up slightly. This one is about a girl, Princess Shiori, in, I don't remember what her town is. It's the Kingdom of Kiata, but this is the map, which looks so cool. It's so well done. All the detail is so beautiful. Honestly, I just want to keep staring at it. But in the beginning of the book, we find out that she has magic and she is going to be married off in this arranged marriage to a prince that she's heard is very nice, but she's never met, or she met once when he was a child. So like, that's not very indicative of his character. So she's like throwing a fit or something, and dives into the water because her paper crane, I believe, flies out of her pocket because she's enhanced it with magic. So it is like a sentient being, I guess, even though it is made of paper technically. And it goes and like falls into the water, and so she dives in to get it. She's in a very heavy and fancy outfit because she's supposed to be on her way to getting married, and instead she almost drowns and gets saved by a dragon. So she already knows that magic is real, but most other people in the kingdom, if they don't believe that it's real, they think that it should be outlawed and that it's very, very bad, and they don't want anything to do with it. It's got a very negative association with it. So she starts practicing her magic with this dragon who offers to give her private lessons, and through that she ends up spying on her stepmother because he tells her, your stepmom has like magic for sure. You should probably go look at that. If you think that she doesn't, you're kidding yourself. So Aslan, can you get down please? I want you all to see what I'm seeing. No, he gets down. Follows her stepmother into her garden one day and sees her go off into this like mysterious place, and her stepmother accuses her of having magic, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about, like, you've never seen me do anything like that, still trying to keep it a secret. And she bans her, and then all 6 of her brothers come in and they try to like stop her, save her, and the stepmother curses them and curses Shiori as well. She makes the brothers Crimson Cranes, which is where the title comes from, and she makes Shiori, she like puts a bowl on her head and says, if you ever speak, for every word that you speak, one of your brothers will die. So she's not allowed to speak. When she first like has the bowl on her head, she says 6 words, and like 6, they are birds, but I don't remember what kind of birds they were. They weren't cranes, like fall dead, and there are these serpents that her stepmother controls, and she's like, if you ever speak again, like this is your warning. You cannot speak or they will die. This is your only chance. And so she hasn't spoken in a really long time, and it's like her adventure through that. Everyone that I have seen read this has given it 5 stars, and right now I'm feeling like a 3-star vibe from it, even though it is like a 430-page book, so it definitely has potential to get better. And Stasia said that the part that I was at, where she was like stuck at this lady's cabin or something, being like a slave to her, doesn't last very long, and everything picks up after that. So I'm hoping that that is true. I don't love an adventure tale in the like traveling nomad type of thing. That's not my favorite thing to read about. I don't even like road trip books. I hate the traveling. I don't know why. Probably because I hate traveling myself. Like, it's so boring to me. I'm hoping that the whole thing is not her like wandering around, and then we get back to the dragon who was training her and that whole thing, because that was very, very interesting and I read it so quickly. Okay, that's enough about 6 Crimson Cranes. I've dragged on about it enough. But I am hoping to finish that this week, if not today. My other physical book that I am reading is Blue Flag Volume 5. I am currently not super far in. I just read it for like 10 minutes. On page 47, and it's probably like 150, maybe 200 pages. Yeah, just a little over 200 pages. So I can definitely finish this today. I am going to bring it with me to the pool. I also have volumes 6 and 7 that I could potentially read during this week, because these volumes really don't take me long. Like, I read 47 pages in like 10 minutes, so. And then my audiobook, I am listening to A Drop in the Potion by Annabelle Chase. I think I only have like an hour left of this to listen to. So while I fold the mountain of laundry that I referenced all last week and did not do, I will be listening to this while I put that away, which will happen today. I do have a good bit of cleaning to do today, but I mean, the day is still young. Like, I literally took a 2-hour nap and it's only 11. So the majority of the cleaning that I have to do is like cleaning the carpets, vacuuming, and putting away laundry, and then like making my bed, and we're good. So I feel really good about that. So I'll listen to that while I do a good amount of cleaning. And then my ebook, because I am reading 4 books at one time, but I'm hoping to wrap up my audiobook pretty quickly. And then I don't know that I'll pick up another one this week, maybe, but I don't know. This is the 8th book in the Spellbound series. It's like a cozy mystery paranormal series that I really enjoy, and I read the first 7 books in like 1 week at the beginning of the month, and I just didn't pick this one back up, but I want to wrap it up by the end of May. And then I'm currently reading Broken Vow by Sophie Lark, and I am, let's actually check my percentage. I started it yesterday, I think. I'm 10% of the way through this one, and this one is Riona and Raylan's story, and it is also a bodyguard romance. This is the 5th book in the Brutal Birthright series, which is a mafia romance series that I have really been enjoying, and I've just been marathoning back to back. I took a little bit of a break between the 1st and 2nd one, but now that I've made it through the 2nd one, which was very much my least favorite, that's honestly like a 3-star for me. Now that I have made it through those, I have really enjoyed the other ones in the series. I've loved those. And I wasn't expecting to care much about Riona's story. I kind of expected it to be on like the same level as book 2 with Nessa, because we don't really hear a ton about Riona. We know that she's a lawyer for her family primarily, and that she is like stubborn and headstrong and very intelligent, but other than that, like, she doesn't have a ton. Okay, puppy, really? I wasn't expecting to care very much about Riona's story, because aside from like those couple of traits that we hear, we don't get much of her in any of the other stories. Like, Dante is pretty present in each of the books. Sebastian, we get a little bit of him, especially in book 1, and it made me so excited for his book, which is the last one, and it's so annoying, but yeah, like I just wasn't expecting. But already the banter between her and Raylan is amazing, and I need to update the vlog where I am reading this because I haven't done any updates in such a long time, so I'm gonna sit down and do that today as well as edit my June TBR. And I think that's really all I have to do as far as editing goes. I do have a couple of other vlogs that I should probably edit, so if I'm in the zone, like, I'll probably just do that. But we will see where the day takes us. We're gonna go to the pool now because it's 11:17. I've been talking for 15 minutes almost, and I wanna go. Even if it's just to like tan, I should probably find some sunscreen. All right, slight change of plans because we did not have sunscreen, and I need it because I am so fair and I'm not trying to get skin cancer, and neither should any of you, so wear your sunscreen. But I brought all of my supplies for the pool. So we are just gonna go pick up the sunscreen from the store and then right back to the pool. So we are all good to go. I even brought my water to stay hydrated because my car says it is 92 degrees, which is disgusting.
Like you like me too. We can take it slow, make sure we do this right. Canceled all my plans to be with you tonight. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. You make me anxious. I think I might be stuck on you. I love the things you did for me.
All right, day 2, editing Erin, coming to let you know that in this next section of the vlog, I do talk a lot about my mental health and anxiety, specifically around like needles, all medical based stuff, just routine vaccines and having blood removed from your body. So that is a part of this vlog, and I also touch very lightly on like the current affairs that were happening at the beginning of June, since that is when this was filmed. So if any of that is triggering to you at all, I just wanted to give you a heads up. I also am crying a little bit in this section of the vlog, which I tried not to, so I apologize if that makes anyone uncomfortable, but I just kind of vent in this next section. So when you see like anxiety chats part 1 and 2, those are the sections to skip if you don't want to see it. Part 2, because I do talk about it in another clip, is mostly just about like needles and not liking them, and again, all in a medical sense, just so that you guys are aware. I still want this to be a safe place for you, so if you want to hear about absolutely none of it, totally understand. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys that heads up so you weren't blindsided by anything, and we can all stay safe and protect our mental health. So, hi, buggy girl. You want to say hi? Hi. Nobody sees you as often. You're so camera shy. Huh? Hi. Hello. Good morning, friends. It is 11:08 on Thursday, and I need to get ready for work and leave very soon, as is, I feel like, stereotypical of me to wait until the last minute to not only get ready but also update you before I have to leave. So I'm sorry about that, but I do need to make this brief. But at the same time, I also have a lot of things that I want to talk to you about, so we'll see how brief this actually ends up being. So yesterday I didn't talk to you guys at all. We I just need to like get this off my chest and tell someone. I feel so anxious lately. I know that I have talked about my mental health before on this channel and how I have like struggled with depression, and obviously it's an ongoing thing, but it's definitely subsided the past few years, and I feel like I manage it pretty well. It obviously gets bad in the winter months, just with seasonal affective disorder and stuff, but that to me is more manageable than it was when I was at my lowest, which was over the summer, and that was so confusing for me. But the thing that like I've also dealt with over the years is anxiety. I feel like a lot of people have both, not always, but in a lot of cases, at least from the people that I've talked to. And my anxiety has been like on the back burner. Like it kicks up when my depression kind of kicks up, and they work in tandem with each other, which is so much fun. I love it. It's a good time. But lately I have been literally a nervous wreck for no reason about everything, and I don't know why. I don't know if I have like a trauma anniversary that I can't remember or what, but I have been like probably a nervous, anxious mess for the past like month, and it has been terrible, as one can imagine. It's not like debilitating to the point where I can't do things and I'm not getting out of bed. Obviously, like I'm still posting on my channel and I'm still going to work, and I know that that's not the case for everybody, and anxiety manifests itself in different ways. So I'm not trying to shame anybody. Like if your anxiety is debilitating, it's totally valid, but mine has not been. It's just been making me forget everything. So I'll like think of something and it will give me like a bout of anxiety, and I will continue to feel anxious and start having a conversation with someone and just be totally confused and focused on the fact that I am so anxious right now, and I can't remember what that initial thought was to trigger it. And then it like will take me a couple minutes of what was it that I was focusing on that was making me feel this way and draining me emotionally. And so I'm completely checked out of whatever conversation I was just having because I'm thinking about what I was thinking about, and then I'll remember and it will like restart the cycle, and then I'm like trying to calm myself down from the initial thing, and meanwhile this person is talking to me and I'm like, you're gonna have to repeat all of that because I was completely not listening, and I'm sorry, like it wasn't intentional, it just I was somewhere else. So that has not been fun, but like particularly this morning I had so many things to do, not even just for YouTube. Most of it wasn't even for YouTube. Yesterday we went house hunting, which is what I was starting to say, and that is such a stressful process because my lease is up here at the end of August. So realistically, if we are going to buy a house, we need to find something very, very quickly so that we can start the closing process and the inspection and everybody can move out and all of that with as minimal stress as possible. So that's not fun, finding a place to live. And then I had to email a person about first-time homebuyer programs, and then I have to email rental properties, and I think by the time this video is out I will have already started, fingers crossed, at my new job. That I guess this is where I'm announcing it. I'm getting a new job. I have a new job. I had to sign the offer letter this morning, and I have to get my booster in order to be considered fully vaccinated, which I just put off because I hate needles. It gives me so much anxiety. So I'm getting that on Saturday, and then I have to get more needles because I have to go and get a physical done for this job and have my blood drawn, which apparently has to happen annually. So that makes me super anxious because I don't do well with needles, and it has to be like at this place of work that I have to get it done. So it just has to happen so fast. I don't have the time to freak out, which is making me freak out even more. Like I'm just so overwhelmed by everything, and I did not mean to cry. I just haven't talked to anybody about it because it feels ridiculous. Yeah, sorry, I really didn't mean to cry. I wasn't planning on it, but And then there's like the added stress of needing to save money really, really quickly so we can afford closing costs and things like that for a house. It's just, it's a lot happening literally all at once, and I feel like I can't catch my breath. And like the things that I want to do, I feel like I can't do because there's so many other things that I have to do. That's enough of the crying and anxiety. I just needed to vent. So I hope that was okay with you guys. Thank you for listening. If you did, if you skipped over it, I understand. Like, I should be fortunate that these are the problems that I'm having as opposed to so many others that people have been having lately. And that's another thing that stresses me out. Like, the world is such a scary place right now. Like, it's hard to go outside and even go grocery shopping now. And it's so disappointing to see that this is the world that we live in and this is how we treat people for no reason. And I just wish that there was something that I could do to change people and like help the people that have been so hurt, because they don't deserve that. All right, I'm actually done crying, I think, for now. We're going to talk about the books that I've read the past couple of days, because I've really been trying to focus on the escapism of reading, and incorporating like really kind of like not enforcing that, but like if I focus on the fact that I am in another place, like this can be my escapism, and just like allow myself to forget everything else that's going on outside and like bouncing around my mind. I don't know. I'm just trying to read as a coping mechanism, basically, which is probably why I read 18 books in May. I'm up to 20% now in Broken Vow by Sophie Lark. I also started but did not finish Blue Flag. Where am I at in this? All right, I think I'm on like page 86 of this, and I am enjoying it. I'm just not as engaged as I have been lately, so I'll probably take this with me to work, which I need to get ready for like now, so I need to close this clip out really fast. And then I am on page 166 of Six Crimson Cranes. I am finally at the good part that Stasia told me that I would be at. So I am not flying through it, but I'm definitely reading it much faster than I was, and I actually want to pick it up for the past couple of, I've been wanting to pick it up for the past couple of days. So I'm on chapter 17. And I think that I will also bring this with me today. I doubt that I'll have that much time to read, but I'm kind of hoping that it's slow, even though it's Thursday. I'm hoping that customers will be nice because I really need it. And I don't have anything for anxiety. That's another thing, is like, I think that I missed a therapy appointment, and missing appointments stresses me out, especially for therapy. It makes me feel insanely guilty. So I messaged my therapist today, just kind of explaining where my head's been at, the fact that I thought I wrote it down and like I guess I didn't, and I apologized and everything. So we'll see how that goes. There's nothing really I can do right now, which is what I've been trying to remind myself of. But yeah, anyway, it was a productive morning, but it was a very anxious morning and I hated it. So now I'm gonna go to work where I feel even more anxious and just try to get through the day, which I think is just about where everybody's at right now. I hope you're all doing very well. This isn't the end of the vlog. I just wanted to say it midway. I love you all, and I really do hope you're doing well and better than I am. And if you're not, that's okay, and it's valid, and I'm right there with you. All right, good morning, friends. It is Saturday at like 9:30. Bubby, quit crying, come here. I'm gonna go get your food in a second and then you can have breakfast, okay? Like I said, it is Saturday. Still haven't finished a book, but I have made progress in a couple of books, so I figured we could talk about those. Yesterday I got my booster. I'm all boosted up, and because I've had COVID before, I don't think that these symptoms of this shot are actually like gonna make me as sick as I was when I got my first COVID vaccine, which I am very thankful for, because that sucked. But my arm is very sore, and my lungs suck a little bit. Walking the dogs this morning was no easy feat. But the plan for right this moment, because I have to leave for work at 10:30, so I have about an hour, I need to go to Target to get dog food because they are out. So that should be interesting, carrying that with this arm because Juan is not home. And then I need to go to the leasing office and pay rent because they were not there yesterday when I went, while they were supposed to be. So yes, but let's talk about reading updates really quick. I'm confident that I can finish at least one book by the end of this vlog, but I've made progress, so I'm like not terribly mad at myself. Maybe a little bit. Okay. Oh wait, have I finished a book in this vlog? I finished listening to the audiobook of the 7th book in the Spellbound series. I'll pop a picture up here. That's like a 3.75. That's about what the whole series is for me, minus book 4, which I didn't like that much. But I don't know if that was in this vlog or in the last vlog. It's not for the month of June. 6 Crimson Cranes, I've made a decent amount of progress. I am now on page 235, so I'm just over halfway. So I doubt that I'll be able to finish this within the next 2 days because I work a 9-hour shift tomorrow, but at least I've made progress because I think when I started this vlog I was still on like page 90 something, so over 100, like 140 pages read, which I'll take. And then I also have made more progress in Broken Bow. I am about 35% of the way through. I think I made it through like 15% of this book yesterday while I was just like dying in bed. My arm was getting increasingly more sore. I don't do shots in any capacity, so yesterday was not a good day. And the doctor was like not the kindest, not the most patient, and I understand that like I was being a baby and it was annoying, but it's a genuine anxiety of mine. I don't do needles, I don't do shots, I don't get my blood drawn, I don't even do the alcoholic shots. Like shots of any kind, needles of any kind are a big fat no. I was like, I apologize every single time. Like I know this is ridiculous and I know that this is your job and like this is what you're trained to do. You're not gonna hurt me like beyond more than, you know, the discomfort that I'm going to feel, not uncomfort, the discomfort that I'm going to feel with the actual shot itself. But like, you're not intending to be mean to me. I get that. Anxiety is not rational. So like, you know, it is what it is. It has to have, like, I have to have that in order to, you know, by the time this video comes out, I'm pretty sure like it will have been said, and I know I keep saying that through this vlog, but I'm just so nervous that I'm gonna jinx it. But yeah, for this new job, I have to be completely up to date on my vaccine, and honestly the reason that I didn't get it, the booster, was because I hate shots. I just hate them. So I had so much anxiety around it. But I'm all up to date now, which feels good because now I feel like comfortable traveling and potentially seeing my nephew this year, which is so exciting. That would be so cool to be able to see my nephew. And of course, like they want their baby as safe, my brother and sister-in-law want their baby as safe as possible, which I would too. So like that's so exciting. So yeah, but with that I have to have the booster, and then I also have to get my blood drawn for physical, and that is on Monday. So there's like a lot of needles happening all at once and it is stressing me out. Enough about needles. I'm sorry for anybody who hates needles as much as I do. I didn't intend to stress you out. Anyway, that's my reading update. I'm gonna go get dog food. I'll probably talk to you guys later because I have a shorter shift today. I'm supposed to be out at 4. Did a bird just fly into my window? That's definitely what that was. The bird looks fine. And there's nothing on my window taunting a bird. Just a succulent on the windowsill, but...
Seems that you're dropping clues. There's no need to rush, so let's just take our time. Dropping everything, 'cause you're stuck on my mind. My mind. So just sit with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. Oh, we were meant to be. So just sit with me, talking through the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think you were meant to be with me, talking to the night until the morning, building chemistry. I don't think I ever wanna go, come closer next to me. Trying to find another way to say this, but I think we were meant to be.
Alright friends, it's Tuesday. It's not even Monday, but you know what that means? It's time to close out the vlog. So, I just started the next week's vlog, so I'm just kind of gonna give you my wrap up from Monday since it took me so long to close out this vlog. So 56% of the way through Broken Vow, which is solid progress. I also am now 246 pages into Six Crimson Cranes by Elizabeth Lim. This book has not had a dust jacket on it for so long, which I desperately need to remedy. And then on Monday, I also finished Blue Flag Volume 5, and I gave this a 3 stars. It just... Number one, it took me a super long time to get through. I thought that there were some really valid conversations in here that were very interesting, but it kind of felt like she inserted a side character in here way more than we needed to, just for the sake of having those conversations. And I think that those conversations were important. Like I said, I enjoyed the inclusion of them. It just felt like maybe we could have included them another way, even if it took a couple more volumes to get there, and we could have done something else with this one. So I will still be continuing on. I still love the series. This was just my least favorite of the volumes that I have read so far in it, unfortunately. But I hope you're all having a good week. I don't think I actually finished anything in this vlog, so I hope it wasn't too boring. I was just kind of dealing with a lot mentally, which I go into in next week's vlog, so you can stay tuned for a little mental health catch up on that. But I hope you guys enjoyed it nonetheless. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. And I didn't even mention this in this vlog. Oh my gosh, I sent it to my mom and didn't talk to you guys about it. This is so weird. I hit 3,000 subscribers, which is so insane. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. I literally saw it on my phone while I was walking the dogs at 6 o'clock in the morning, which is probably why I forgot to update you guys on it. But I squealed when I saw it. It was so surreal. I love the little community we've built. It's not from lack of hard work. I don't want to discredit any of you because I literally wouldn't be here without any of you, but I'm also like proud of myself for sticking with something for so long when I went to a high school where so many people started it and stopped and like got made fun of for starting YouTube. So I'm proud of myself for doing something out of my comfort zone, and the fact that I was able to, like, I don't want to say create this little community, but I don't know what other word to use. So yeah, the fact that we're all here together and I have such meaningful conversations with you guys here and on Instagram, it just makes my day way more than you know. It's an outlet when I feel like I have nothing else, and for that I cannot thank you enough. So thank you for everything that you guys do for me day in and day out without realizing it. Thank you for being there for me even when you don't realize it. Thank you for talking to me about books even though other people don't want to because they think it's boring when it's definitely not, and I don't know what their issue is. Sounds like a personal problem to me, but more than I know how to express thank you. So with all of those thank yous and that little sappy outro, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you're doing well reading mentally and otherwise, and I really hope to see you all in my next video. Bye guys.